Okay, I'm going to get started by welcoming everyone. Welcome to Wat Tong Yu. Nice to see everyone here. Welcome to anyone who's joining us online as well. Today we're going to be going out for a group tour. I'm going to be taking you guys to two different temples, but before we do, and I talk about that, we're just going to do some meditation to help you guys get ready for the day. If you haven't done your meditation yet, I'm going to be starting with some chanting to ease into the meditation. Then I'm going to provide some guidance. There'll be a period of time where it's just quiet and we're all meditating together. Then we'll come out of the meditation with some more chanting. To keep in mind that these chants, it's not a rite or ritual or ceremony or prayer or anything like that. This is just to help ease the mind into meditation and get more benefit out of the meditation itself. I see Joycelyn is handing out the chanting sheets. If you guys would like to chant along, you're more than welcome to. I'm going to go ahead and get started so that then afterwards I'll provide you the guidance to be able to help you during your meditation. Arahang Samma Sambuddho Mahakawa Potang Mahakawanang Apiwateyami Sawakato Mahakawata Tammo Dhammang Namasami Supatipano Mahakavato Sawaka Sangho Sanghang Namami Namo Arhasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Arhasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Namo Arhasa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa Iti piso Mahakawa Arahang Samma Sambuddho Vicacaranang Sammuno Sakato Rokawitu Anutero Purisa Dhamma Sati Satatawa Manusarang Bhutto Bhagavati. Okay, with the lower body and hands and arms comfortable, and the upper body erect, just close the eyes and start breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Here you're just looking to establish the breath. A nice, natural, steady, consistent breath. Not forced or controlled. Just a gradual inhale through the nose, experiencing the full breath. And then whenever you're ready, exhale out through the nose. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Your breath may not match up with the guidance that I'm providing, and that's okay. This is your practice. I'm just here for guidance. You can use this voice as a reminder that whenever you get to the next inhale, breathing gradually through the nose, developing a nice, natural, steady, consistent breath. And then whenever you're ready, exhale out through the nose, experiencing the full breath. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. With the breath well established, start fixating the mind on the breath. Either the sound of the breath coming into the nose or the sensation of air moving over the skin into the nose. The breath is the present moment. Fixate the mind on the breath, the present moment. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. With the mind fixated on the breath, whenever you notice that it moves off the breath, cut that off, let it go, and come back to the breath, the present moment. No need to observe the thought, label it, judge it, analyze it, or even try to figure out where it's coming from. Whenever you notice that the mind is moved off the breath, cut that off, let it go, and come back to the breath, the present moment. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. I'm going to be quiet now and let you do this work of focusing on the breath, cutting off and letting go anytime the mind moves off the breath. You have nowhere to go. There's nothing to do. No one needs you right now. This is your time to focus on the breath. Breathing in and out. If you guys would like to slowly make your way out of meditation. Once again, welcome. Good morning. Nice to see everyone here this morning. Welcome to anyone who's joining online as well. Today, we're actually doing a temple tour. I'm going to be guiding students out in a forest temple called Wat Umong and then Wat Doi Sutep, which is up on the mountain. These are two different branches of teachings of the Buddha here in Chiang Mai, or at least the way that they practice them, not just in Chiang Mai, but throughout Thailand. We refer to them as Dhamma Yut and Dhamma Gai, but the kind of informal way to refer to it is a forest temple and then a city temple, but they're not all in the city. So what I'm going to be doing is kind of like having a classroom without walls where we kind of walk around and I share with you guys the artwork, the architecture, the symbolism, helping you to understand the teachings of the Buddha through the temple itself. Because once you understand the artwork, the architecture, and the symbolism of a temple, it's kind of like the temple speaks to you. One of the things that the Thais do is they like to, when they go on holidays, they'll go to different temples in different places. So if like you're from Chiang Mai and you go to Phuket for a holiday, you might actually tour some of the temples down there in order to be able to kind of glean information of what is stored at the temples. Because if you understand the artwork, the architecture, and the symbolism of the temple, it's like the temple walls speak to you. But you need to be able to understand that symbolism, the artwork and architecture with someone who understands. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you around and teach you all these things so that then in the future, if you ever decide to visit any temples, you'll understand what you're looking at. And it'll have much more meaning and much more significance for you when you've come into a place like this. So we're going to start out here. I've organized a red truck to be able to take us out. And what they do is they charge us 1,500 baht for the day. And usually the students share that amongst themselves. And it usually ends up being about 200 to 300 baht per person for the transportation. Then the transportation will take us to Wat Umong. It's only about 20 minutes outside the city, which is kind of rare because these forest temples are oftentimes an hour and a half, even 3 hours away out of the city. But this one's fairly close. So then I can walk you around and teach you about the artwork, the architecture, and the symbolism. It's kind of like almost like a park when you go there. Lots of trees, greenery, stuff like this. And then after that, then we'll come to the truck and we'll head up the mountain, and then we're going to stop at a Hill Tribe restaurant where they have a really big, thick menu with lots of different options. If you eat meat, vegetarian or vegan, they have everything that you would like to eat. And if there's anything that you would like that they don't have, I've actually seen them go get it somewhere. All you need to do is speak up and let them know, and they actually go get it from somewhere else. So then after we eat, then we go into the temple on the mountain called Wat Doi Sutep, and I tour you guys around that. And then we get back down here around 5 p.m. And this afternoon, we have a social event here at 6 p.m. It's called Temple Fun Night, where we watch movies, we play music, we get out our popcorn machine oftentimes. Sometimes we play board games. If you guys would like to stick around for the social event, you're more than welcome to, because there'll be people that are coming in for that. So you're welcome to hang out and enjoy that as well. So this is our plan. Do you guys have any questions about our plan for today? How many of you guys are actually here to go on the tour? Can I see a show of hands? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and your friend 8, right? Okay, perfect. You know, a truck actually fits 8 people, so that's perfect. Sometimes the larger ones you can even get in a little bit more, but 8 people would be more than comfortable. So really all you need in your pocket is probably about 600 baht, and everything is available along the way. There's water, snack shops, vendors, food, and all that kind of stuff all along the way. You guys have seen how Thailand operates. They put food around everywhere. So you don't need to kind of, lug a bunch of stuff with you or load yourself down with a bunch of stuff. But nonetheless, what we're going to do is just kind of gather outside the tables in front of the classroom here. I'm going to close up all of this, and then I can meet you guys out there, and then we can load up in the truck and we can head out and have a good time today. Okay. All right. Well, let's go have some fun. Okay. Yep. Mm-hmm.